so long it's like alchemy.
Here we go, Christmas Day. It's become a tradition, y'all, right? Obviously, no Steph, no Isaiah Thomas. Is Derrick Rose still in the league? It's all good, right? Because we still got the two most dominant players in the game. Now, Nike did not release Christmas jerseys, and I'm kind of proud of them, right? That's kind of a money grab every year. The shit's usually booty. Kevin Love went off. The man had 31 and 18 rebounds, and he was the most consistent scorer for the Cavs all night long. KD was kind of sluggish, but he's so big. He's so skilled. Did it really matter? There's the three to give Golden State their first lead. Now we're going to fast forward to the fourth quarter because that's how them highlights do me. LeBron shooting a career high 41% from behind the arc. And what he's done is he's slowed down his release. Draymond Green doesn't make them every night, but he makes them when you need them. The clutch gene is very apparent in this man, Draymond Green. Back-to-back threes, answering Wade and Love's threes. At the rim, it's the Block Brothers, right? We've got the Splash Brothers, we've got the Block Brothers, and we've also got the most dominant scorer this era has ever seen, Kevin Durant, coast to coast. Golden State with the lead, but it wasn't about the offense in this game. It was about the scrappy defense and the young Warrior players. Durant settling all night, gets this one to go, running the offense through David West in the fourth quarter. So what would LeBron do? That's a tough shot. Barnett's rule, the air ball always goes to the offense. D-Wade, talk about a clutch gene. Big story in this game, though. Jordan Bell playing crunch time minutes, switched out on LeBron. He big boys him. Was that a push-off? No, maybe, I don't know. A lot of controversial calls in this one. But here we go, inbounds play, and maybe we are getting a glimpse of the newest member of the Death Line. If the Oregon Duck, the offensive rebound, it's Killa in the corner. Got him. Golden State up 3 with 30 seconds. Here's LeBron. Is that a foul right there? No. Is a hand part of the ball? Yes. There's the block from Kevin Durant. Now, what was not shown was the previous possession where LeBron was tripped going baseline, ball out of bounds, Warriors possession, and I do feel that was a poor call. But let's get into this a little bit, y'all. All right, so, first off, those of you that have not watched my videos, you're just tuning into this. I'm a lifelong Warriors fan. Look, I'm not claiming to not be biased. I understand. I want the Warriors to win. I look at things through a Warriors fans' goggles, right? But I try to remain objective. Those of you that rock with me know I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? So the baseline drive that was, I think a minute left or so, where he's driving on the left side, and KD reaches across him, and his knee hits his knee. He trips LeBron. That's a foul. That's a no call. And there was a no call that should have been a foul. Now, there was some rough calls in the first half. If you watch the whole game, on Durant in particular, close out one where someone got in his, there was just some rough calls both ways, right? I'm not excusing either one of them. That was the call that you would be upset about. Warriors ball goes off LeBron's hand. The final possession, if you want to call when they bump at the free throw line and there's like a body check, you can call that. But as far as the block, the tip at the end of the drive, if you watch Durant, one of Durant's unique traits is, and why he's leading the league in block shots, he's so long, but he's so slight. So he's able to block shots without causing a lot of body contact. And as far as I'm concerned, like I said, the hand is part of the ball. I'm fine. I think that that's a good no call as far as the block there at the end. If you want to call the body check, fine. There was a missed call on the previous possession. But if you really want to break things down, let's take it back to last Christmas Day where Richard Jefferson tripped Kevin Durant on his final shot, right? So it goes both ways. I don't have a lot of empathy or sympathy for Cavs fans or LeBron, and I think that LeBron was being punished for his lack of aggression. I don't know if he didn't time his cycle right for this Christmas Day game, or he needs to go back down to South Beach for a week or two or whatever it may be, but he didn't have the juice. Neither did Durant. Durant's been carrying the load with Curry out, right? And he's fatigued. He looked like he was playing in sand. He was kind of just off balance, settling for a lot of jumpers, but LeBron was playing slow. Usually the trademark of LeBron James is when he gets a head full of steam, it's over, right? He gets his shoulder on you, it's over. And that happened several times in the game, but it wasn't that normal head full of steam, that locomotive. He was just a step slow. He had several turnovers. He only shot the ball like 17 or 18 times, 20 points. It was a very mediocre stat line. So LeBron just didn't play well. He didn't have his normal energy. There were several opportunities for chase down blocks, and he kind of just didn't hit that acceleration, didn't hit that third gear. Jay Crowder shot the ball well. Kevin Love shot the ball extremely well, right? 31 and 18. But the real story was Patrick McCaw and Jordan Bell. So Zaza Pachulia was dressed down. He was cleared to play, and Kerr said, nah, Nah, Jordan Bell's going to get the start, and he was rewarded. Kerr was rewarded for making that decision because you saw the nerves early on. Both he and McCall were kind of squeezing the ball every time they got it, some early turnovers, and then he had to travel late in the game. But how do you can only learn certain things through experience and through big moments, and that's exactly what Kerr was doing. I think he was perfectly fine if Bell blew the end of the game, but he didn't. There was a play where Durant, clearly fatigued, passed off. There was like a minute left, and it was like, KD, clear out. It's time to go to work. He swings the ball. It shocked all the other 4 offensive Warriors, and Bell winds up with the ball at the end of the shot clock at the three-point line. No hesitation, the kid pumps the three. He missed the shot, but just his body language and with the confidence he took it just lets me know the kid's got it, man. And like I said, I think you're starting to see who is going to be the newest member of the death lineup on a lot of nights, man, because Iguodala, his knees – Ig needs some time off. Ig needs to go with LeBron to South Beach, right? Obviously, no Isaiah Thomas, no Steph Curry, Derrick Rose. I don't think Cavs fans, you can count on him giving you anything. Jeff Green gave y'all nothing. JR, the Henny God, J.R. Smith, I don't know what. He shot the ball like twice. D Wade was nice, and I brought it up. D Wade, and the way he draws fouls, I thought it was blasphemy that Jeff Van Gundy called him the 3rd best shooting guard of all time. Ray Allen says hi. Reggie Miller says hi. You can go back several eras, and Wade's nice. But 3rd best shooting guard of all time, I think that's a bit extreme. I have a very difficult time listening to those 2 call Warrior Cav games. But again, it wasn't a well-played game from either side. I really don't think it was. Draymond Green's first triple-double, he seems recharged and rejuvenated after, getting some time off with the shoulder injury. But both teams were sloppy. The difference was the defensive effort from this Golden State team. You hear how Cleveland is better versed to face this team. Their bench is better. Wade, Korver, Calder, all, they're better. But the difference is Golden State, when we're at full strength, is going to be better defensively than we have been in the past. If you add Bell, you add a stronger, more confident Patrick McCaw, okay, and Kevin Durant continuing to grow on the defensive end, and you saw them put them on absolute locks. They got every loose ball. They challenged everything at the shot. There were 2nd and 3rd contests on the three-point line. With the exception of Kevin Love, no one got clean looks, and that was the difference in this game. But overall, it doesn't mean anything, and I'm not saying LeBron's lost it. I think he didn't have it on that night. So we'll see. It'll be interesting moving forward to the trade deadline. Do they want DeAndre Jordan? Are they going to try to go get Paul George now that OKC is playing better? I'm not sure this is the Cleveland roster Golden State will see if we see them again in June. Now, on Golden State's side, a rumor broke after the game that JaVale McGee is being shopped. The Milwaukee Bucks are interested, and he didn't play 1 minute last night. Clearly, Jordan Bell has taken over that role. He's a much smarter player. He's a much more versatile player. I love JaVale, but the only thing he's contributed to the team this season is the Parking Lot Chronicles. Let's keep it a buck, right? So will JaVale remain on the roster? Remember, we've got a young Damian Jones that's absolutely beasting in Santa Cruz, waiting for his opportunity, and plays the same role as JaVale. So look for maybe, don't expect Golden State to get much from it. It may be addition from subtraction, moving JaVale elsewhere, but keep an eye on that as the trade. Remember, the trade deadline ends early this season, so that's something to keep an eye out on. Merry Christmas. I hope y'all had a great holidays and be safe moving forward for the New Year's. I'll be back with all these games. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all.